Hey, what's up, y'all? YouTube, give props out to YouTube and all the crew. To all the people that watch this on the regular, all my friends and emails. I'm gonna get back to you. I just got the crew together. Got April on the line. I'm not telling you where she's at, but I just need a Taco Bell, and she don't want to disclose, but it's okay. But check it. Basically today we're gonna talk about what we're gonna talk about, April. She's acting like that again. Okay, I guess that's the woman in her. But basically, we're going to talk about education and the distractions because now with technology, you don't really need to go to school. School is from the word fish, actually, and that's just how fish traveling. So they was like the fish in you, you know what I'm saying, that other part. But they collectively bring you together, but actually it was a secret word. The word school was actually the word skull, where they actually harm you and miseducate you. Education from the word edit and edit and conversation put together, which is education, where they basically take what they have said, which is from KNOW, which is know or knowledge, the edge of knowing, and they use the K, which is actually greater than or less than, put together the mathematical symbols for the K, and they put the noun. The noun is actually the no, and the V is for the NOW, and the W is WVs, which is actually put together, which is the triangle, which actually is the box, which actually locks you up in their knowing. That's why in the first grade that you say, do you know this? They teach you in kindergarten, which is a kind of garden. They say, well, do you know this? And then you say yes. But actually, before that, they give you the foundation of the word no before they put the N for now and the KN for no, KNOW. But they say yes and no. Yes is actually the word ease, which means when you say yes, that means that you eased up and you're actually willing to obey. And when you say no, that means you're not going to do it. It's like you have affirmative means yes, right? You eased up, where they say yeah and yes, right? And actually the word yeah is actually incorporated when you say yes and you say yeah, you're actually saying a year, which is actually the 12 months, and the word month is actually which you say the THMON, which is WON, which is one, WON like you win, and actually TH is the, so you say it's the win, which is a 30 to 31 days cycle of basically in the billing cycle of how they tie you into their system with the word time, TIME, which is tie me, TIME. But anyway, getting back to what we were saying today, that school is actually just a distraction today because first of all, they made it law for you to go to school, and then actually we broke the law, you see, and we amended the law, actually not broke it, with homeschooling, right? But what they did, they put on more forced labor where you didn't have the time to basically go to, teach the children, right? So now, what else are we talking about, April? The gray hairs. Oh, she told me that she has a gray hair. April got a gray hair. Ooh. Anyway, she says, stop it. Now, the gray hair actually is the way they interpret it is basically that you losing and you go on. But actually, what's going on is that what they don't teach you in their knowing or knowledge, because they have none of it, because the high priest was the one that was basically given the words, and they eliminated that through what they call ministers and preachers and reverends. With the word pre is pre-ake her, or this. I mean, it's just the whole word. We're going to talk about that in another story, but actually, the earth is actually moving. You see, and that's why we have gravity to hold us down. It's 14.5 per square inch. Earth gravity. Gravity is holding us down. Actually, we're actually hanging off of Earth, so we're really hanging upside down, which people can't see that. But anyway, because the eye, once the retina hit it, it flips us back up. So we're immune to it. So what's up is really down, and what's down is really up. And there's really no up and down, it's in and out. We come into this world and we leave this world. That's why I say the kingdom is within. It's within you, and then within you it goes up and out, through your ether cord. Okay, but anyway, back to the gray hair. April said, when are you going to talk about the gray hair? The gray hair is once you get to a certain age, and you know, because you have the first 7, right? And then that's the first set of teeth. Then you have the second 7 is the second set of teeth, where basically 7 is perfected. They say perfected is perfect, but perfection is not perfect. That's the preferred way that you wish to travel or live, or just what you choose. You see, because it could be 8 days, and 8 could be infinity. It could be 9 days. You see, it could be any day. But they gave us 7, which was, that's what we prefer to use, and that was the Sabbath, right? Every 7 days. Getting back to the gray hair. The gray hair is after you get a certain age. After you get a certain age, and society wants to say you're young, okay, that's fine. But when you get a certain age, you start reflecting from your inside. You start reflecting, and people starting to see. The hair is an antenna. And what happens is, because you cut it, you burn it, and you do all these crazy things to it, what's happening now is that your hair gives your connection. It sends off signals. So now, being that the signals can't be transmitted, what's happening now is what the signals is seen through the eyes. There's different ways of transmitting signals to the body. That's called the gifts. Seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, and feeling. So basically, when you gray hair, that means you take a responsibility, and you basically start teaching, and you start helping other people, because you have the experience of right now. Now, what else were we talking about? Oh, behind me, what you see on the screen, actually, let me see. It says First Deprogrammer, and it says newschool.com. And basically what that is basically, if you walk with me, I will show you, and I will give you back your sight. And once I give you back your sight, I'm not taking anything away. You're going to actually be on your own to do what you need to do, because I'm going to reconnect you to your oversoul. And you will have connection, and you will have the power that's potentially is in you that is being misused, just like seduction. Seduction is used to seduce man, but see, seduction doesn't last. That's why you have ministration, right, which is 7 days that you can't even really deal with man, right? And then you have a menopause, where actually you start to slow the process of the seductive powers that you have. That's why you have to learn all the powers that you have. And this way, you can maintain your world. Now, the word and world is the same thing. And within word and world, that you have your 3-dimensional. You have Lord in the word world. You have word, and then you have world. In the word world, you have Lord, L-O-R-D. You have word, W-O-R-D. But anyway, the whole thing is that the words is symbolic of man's symbols that he has created, right? And the English language is what we have done since we have come back. Since we have come back, what we have done is basically use the English, E-N-G-L, right? Right? E-N-G-L is actually angel. You see, they say English, but it's angel. You see? So basically, we are using the English to basically show you how to overcome, to get back to where you're supposed to be at. Now, all these other languages that's coming up and going back to Egypt and stuff like that, that's fine for that particular circle that's gathering. That's shall where they be. You see, because the angels, the Elohim Supreme Team, we're not concerned with that. We're not concerned with that. And actually, what I've seen through what's going on is everybody wants to be first. Man is first. Women is original. That's why they call her ho, o, or whatever. She's original. And I'm -1 before, on the spiritual side, which is -1, which is men, us, from the angels to 0 to +1, +2, +3, like that. So it goes like that. That's the order of what's going on. We actually going backwards. She said, you probably can't understand because I'm talking fast now. But you know what? Basically, I'm not really talking fast. So what you need to do is record it and slow it down. That's all. But anyway, we got like 2 seconds left. And thank you, April. I'm out.